Where you at,
Cooking with Kya's Dubai secret just cost her everything. Let's get right into it, man. Cooking with Kya back in the spotlight again. We seen what it was talking about, some stinky claps in the air. Let's see if there's an update.
Cooking with Kya, a creator with over 2 million followers, posted how she used to be making so much money and it's all gone.
The last few days, I've been getting a lot of email
You're not broke!
notifications. And of course, it was about Cooking with Kya. And because Cooking with Kya is such a hot topic, I know it had to be something to it. So it brought me to this particular post. Cooking with Kya posts about making less money now. I went from making so much money to struggling in every way. And I just hate that the truth is we're all 1 to 3 missed paychecks away from severe financial hardship.
Damn. I'm not gonna lie, this is really sad to see, but what I will say, and this is not me trying to diss her or be disrespectful in any way, but I feel like Cooking with Kya had the spotlight, and in my personal opinion, she did not capitalize on it to its fullest potential. That's my opinion, though. That doesn't mean that she's lost her opportunity. I mean, she's probably lost some opportunities. I think anybody can, if they work hard and dedicate themselves, they can bounce back, but honestly, I feel like I didn't see her put the work in, gang. You know, she kind of just kept doing the same thing. I think she's still doing the same thing from when she popped off.
This ish is unreal to me.
Damn!
So guys, I started typing in to see if this rumor had a lot of weight to it. And surprisingly enough, I saw a whole bunch of people reacting to this allegation.
When we start making more money, we create more expenses for ourselves. We feel like, oh, I can afford a nicer apartment. I can afford a nicer car. And so we just create all these expenses, you know, not keeping the mindset that, you know, I could lose this job, right?
That's true. I can tell y'all right now. If you want me to get personal, I'm not going to tell y'all everything. And just so y'all know, I'm good. Like, I'm good. I've felt the struggle before. But not only... Should I say what I'm gonna say? Y'all niggas wanna live 6-figure lives. But a lot of y'all niggas don't know what it feels like to have 6-figure expenses. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, it's about $8,000 to $9,000 to live the life that I'm living. A month. So just think about how much money a nigga gotta make. All right? It's a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a time in my life where I was like, yo, bro, it's feeling a little sticky. I'll be honest, nigga, I'm never ashamed of this shit because I worked hard for this shit. I'm good now. Finances are secure. You know what I'm saying? Very comfortable, blessed. And that's because of y'all beautiful people that support. But my nigga, as your lifestyle goes up, the more money you get, the more emotion you get, and this is just adult talk for real. Naturally, your expenses go up too. Now, if you are very disciplined and you know what I'm saying, you stay very P with your finances, you're very on top of shit. It doesn't have to be that way, and that's the way you really should do it. You really should stay down. When you start making a lot of money, the first thing in your mind shouldn't be to upgrade your expenses. And that was my issue when I was younger and immature. Because, bro, I've been doing social media for 10 plus years. I've had a lot of highs and I've had a lot of lows. And when I first started making money, I started expanding my lifestyle way too much. And then when I hit my first low, I lost everything.
Where you at, Berto?
I lost everything. That was the wrong button. Lost everything, gang. And now you're in this weird position where you're still making money. You're still like low key, like clouded up. You still got motion, but you living paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes you're not even breaking even. You low key going negative. And that was my life. That was my life. I was down bad for a long time, bro. But you know, I worked hard, stayed down, kept believing in myself, got a regular job, put my pride to the side, went and got a regular 9 to 5, went back into the system, and I worked my ass off, and God is good. I got a second chance at this shit, and now I'm stacking, and I'm good. I'm good. I'm straight. I'm never going back, and that's on everything. Knock on wood, but I'm prayed up, blessed up, and I'm disciplined. You know, sometimes you got to get burnt to learn your lesson, and that's what happened to me, man. So all that to say, I know I'm doing a lot of yapping, but I really feel like there's a lesson to be learned here. Don't you know, don't overextend yourself at the first opportunity of you like doing well. Stack that cheese, man, and make sure you pay your taxes. Okay, that's a whole nother conversation, but I ain't your goddamn what you call it. I'm not your goddamn financing guru, nigga.
Now this lady is saying something that's important. She's saying, you know, Cooking with Kya and any other content creator who was making a whole lot of money could easily, you know, overwhelm themselves with the expenses. And this typically can happen for content creators. You break out pretty fast, you make a lot of money, then of course you start helping family members. You know, you buy a car, you might buy a house or move into a very expensive city like Los Angeles, New York City. And then, well, you kind of start making those mistakes and you're not making as much as you want. And then this could happen.
Now, I saw some comments like, you know, she still has millions of views on her videos. Like, how is she not making money? And I went and looked at her page, and a lot of her videos or her recent videos, they have sounds over them. You cannot get paid when you're using somebody else's sound. You cannot get paid when you're mouthing the words to a song. That's like a copyright issue.
Yeah.
In order to get paid, it has to be original sound. The video has to be over 60 seconds, and people have to watch at least 5 seconds of the video.
61 seconds at that. Not 60 seconds. It needs to be 61 seconds, a minute and some change.
So you might get a view, like a view count that somebody viewed it, but if it was not at least 5 seconds or 5 or 6 seconds, it does not count. You cannot get paid for that view, right?
So she notices that Cooking with Kya has a lot of followers on TikTok, but a lot of the content that she makes is not even monetized. If you go and look at her particular page, you will see that a lot of Cooking with Kya's content is like short, like little skits, sounds on it. You know, it's not like really long form. And of course, she can't monetize any of this. Now Cooking with Kya also is on Twitch, right? And I'll get into that in a minute. She may make some money on Twitch, but a lot of money could be made on short form. And if you look at what kind of content Cooking with Kya has, while she does,
I just feel like she missed such an opportunity, bro. She literally has all the famous streamers' contacts. At one point, she was the hottest thing on the planet. She should have been collaborating with these guys. She's not on YouTube. Cooking with Kya's presence on YouTube is like non-existent. Like, what's Cooking with Kya's YouTube channel? If I type in Cooking with Kya on YouTube, what even pops up? Cooking with Kya. Bro, Cooking with Kya. Where's your channel? Where is your YouTube channel? I type in Cooking with Kya on YouTube. Kya Fans World. Is this her? Is this her channel? I don't mean no disrespect, but it's like, is this her channel? Cooking with Kya with what? Cooking with Kya style stream video? Like, what is this? Why are you posting this? This can't be her channel. I've refused to believe this is her channel, bro. But the fact that her name is not the first thing that pops up when you type in Cooking with Kya, that's also a red flag. Like, why is she not on all these platforms? And again, I know it's a lot easier said than done. If you don't know what to do, if you don't have somebody in your circle that knows what they're doing, it's hard to navigate this shit by yourself. Mind you guys, I've been doing content creation for 10 plus years. I'm probably like on my 14th year of being on the internet and doing different things. I've had a lot of successful careers, bro. You know, at one point I was ranked top 20 in the world on SoundCloud. I have a song with over 50 million streams. I've done that. I had a whole music career. I've signed record deals. I've worked with other content creators. I've built my own YouTube channel, over 200,000 subscribers. I've helped other YouTubers behind the scenes, and, you know, I get paid for that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I've been doing this for a long time, so it might be easier for me to sit back here and analyze and point the finger, but it's like, at the same time, I had to put the work in, and so did a lot of content creators. Nobody was in their circle to necessarily tell them what to do. And again, I'm being critical here, but it just feels like she's been doing the same thing. When did Cooking with Kya pop off? It's probably been at least 3 years now. Like, and she's still just cooking with Kya, cooking some, you know, a meal that looks all right, but she's just shaking her ass to some music. It's like, bro, start collaborating. You were at Streamers University, you know, fucking do like make it easy. Bring other creators on your shit, cook a meal with them, have a conversation, laugh with them. I think DDG literally made the perfect template for Cooking with Kya. I think they had a collab. Let me see. DDG Cooking with Kya. This video right here. This is your template, Cooking with Kya. Look, DDG gave you the sauce. 1.4 million views 10 months ago. That wasn't even that long ago. link up, cook a meal, and yap. Cook a meal, yap, interview each other, make some jokes. You know what I'm saying? This is your template right here. And she doesn't even have a channel on YouTube that identifies with her. So it's just sad to see, bro. Like I said, I'm not trying to shit on the girl. Like, I genuinely hope that she can bounce back, and I think she can. She has to put the work in, though, bro. Like, just doing the same old lazy shit over and over and over again. Like, that's not how you're gonna win on this social media shit, bro. Yo, my bad real quick, but I gotta put y'all on, man. I know y'all like money. Dude, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. Hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website. With a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even got to be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't got to do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? You already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video, but go get your money, dog.
A large audience, mainly male, it's very difficult for brands to get behind what she does. I mean, she's in the right niche, which is like cooking, so she could do like Tupperware, certain food sauces or food dishes, or just restaurants in general. It's hard to really get behind a content creator that twerks and is like almost half naked, that has tattoos on her back. And that's a whole lot of money missed. People could associate their brand as kind of like dealing with the hood and dealing with something that's ghetto. And so Cooking with Kya can't get the brand sponsorships that some of your traditional food enthusiasts or food cooking show people could get based on the fact that her content is very booty clappish. So it does make sense that Cooking with Kya just doesn't have enough money to continue going on. No sponsorships, no real money coming in. All of this looks like it's real, right? So guys, your boy had to actually go and do some research. And I saw a comment in which she posted and somebody asked a question. So are you struggling? She goes, not at all. Woo! So wait a minute. She's not struggling?
Damn. Is this where that Dubai trip comes into play?
Then I found out that this particular tweet was all made up. So if you look at the B-roll that's on here, somebody photoshopped Cooking with Kya. So for example, I'm using the AI version. This was actually somebody putting her real name on there with this, but she didn't write this. Somebody else did. And the real person that wrote this was this person. One of none. She
word. And I just did all that yapping for no reason. And it's still relevant though, because some of the things that I pointed out are still facts. We looked up Cooking with Kya's channel. It's nowhere to be found on YouTube. So maybe she's not struggling, and great. I don't want anybody to struggle. I don't wish that on nobody, but I still feel like she's not taking advantage of this shit to her fullest potential, bro. Straight up. That's just it's not even just an opinion, honestly. I mean, if she doesn't want to, that's another thing, but she definitely could be doing way more.
Wrote this and somebody switched the view and put Cooking with Kya on there. So that should be the end of the video, right? We're still not out of the woodworks about Cooking with Kya being broke, because Cooking with Kya could say that she's not struggling, but this next rumor makes us to believe that she is. So allegedly, Cooking with Kya recently went to Dubai, and she went to Dubai. Now she is a big time influencer with a huge audience. And I can tell you that most influencers, when they go someplace, they're going to want to, take photos and take pictures and all of this. But Cooking with Kya took a trip and was in Dubai for 2 weeks and was on yachts and partying with guys, but just did not take any photos or post on social media. And so this got people thinking that something else happened.
Saying this after you went to Dubai for 2 weeks on a yacht? Who paid for that yacht? Kya, don't tell me the allegations is true, my baby. No.
So again, the guy is conflating the situation, saying that she went broke, but she went to Dubai. But yes, she did go to Dubai on the yacht. And of course, you already know what that allegation leads to.
Pretty much y'all basically saying a cute, bomb-ass female, gorgeous-ass female cannot go to Dubai anymore without going to get gold, whatever they call it, golden, whatever shit. Like, wait.
And then you got more people even sticking up for her.
If Cooking with Kya was going to Dubai to get boo-booed on, whoop-de-doo. For 100,000 or more, whoop-de-fucking-doo. Whoop-de-doo-doo on me too. Like what? Like I'm not, like y'all be really acting like if y'all had the opportunity, y'all wouldn't do certain shit. Like, and y'all be willing to do certain shit for less. Y'all talking about giving y'all $300 and y'all be willing to lick the whoop-de-doo-doo. Okay? Got him.
So the rumor is Cooking with Kya was letting people on her, right? Because the theory is you go to Dubai and you talk about your trip, but you don't post your trip. And you, by theory, are a clout chaser. You're on the yachts and all of this stuff. So that's what you're doing. Now, it could be she's just trying to live a life that's under wraps. But I mean, Cooking with Kya was at Streamer University. She was twerking. I mean, she loves attention. So it is kind of strange that you end up in Dubai with no pictures, no video evidence. You admit to it. And then here's this fake rumor that people can believe that you went broke. But if you're in Dubai and you're on yachts with rich guys, what does that tell you? Definitely, it most likely was some clapping going on.
Damn. Let
me tell you something about most female influencers that I know.
It's like, I don't want to be the guy to hop on the bandwagon and just push that that's exactly what happened. I feel like it could be a million things that will happen, right? I don't know this woman, and it feels, I guess, wrong to just put that on her. But you know what I always say, man, if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, that motherfucker probably a duck. So I don't know, man. Again, I don't want to put that on her, but it is definitely, I'd imagine a girl in 2025 goes to a very, very nice place like Dubai. There's no pictures. There's no nothing. It's a little odd, I'm not going to lie.
That look good and they're beautiful. Yes, they can have a lot of money, trust me, and can be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. But if they can get a free trip somewhere and not use their money, guess what? They're not going to use their money.
Yeah.
And
most of the time they saying yes too, unless they in a relationship and they locked in and they're not like a thought or something. Most women, there's not, like, honestly, I'd imagine, especially in today's age, don't disrespect my ladies, but I don't think there's a lot of y'all, and I've asked this to some of my female homies, like, fly nigga, respectful as far as you can see, hits you and is like, hey, all paid expense trip, We popping off to Cancun, we hopping off to Dubai, we hopping off to one of these exotic islands. You coming. All you got to do is bring you and your fine self and everything on me. Most women are going, bro. You know, it's crazy. It's like, damn, you don't even know this nigga, but the reality is most women are going.
That could include other things for certain ladies.
And then it's like, the fact that you going to a degree as a woman, I'm not saying that you got to give up the cheeks. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's like, damn, do you feel like this nigga is just flying you out to be your friend? Because that would be very irresponsible of you to think that that's the case. This random stranger ass nigga gonna fly you out and do all this exotic stuff for you, and you don't think you're not gonna give him no action? I mean, it sounds a little disrespectful to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's like, shit, I ain't flying you out for all this shit just for you to sit there and look pretty. Now, that's a sucker's job to me.
It could include some serious clap sessions. And it all goes back to the being broke thing. Now, again, let me just tell you, like, the content creation business, it is a hard business. Streaming is a hard business. And somebody like Cooking with Kya, and certain ladies like her, they don't really put a lot of investment into, the business. Like, they're not going to have, big time setups like Kai Sanat or invest into a whole bunch of, things. It's really difficult to stream a lot, to keep money coming in all the time. Collaborating, all that costs money and time. It is easier, though, if you can get a big time brand deal, or some people may say a big time clap deal. Woo! This is not to say that she did it, but it's not unheard of for people to do stuff like this. I mean, we heard about the allegations about Saweetie. There are other ladies in the industry.
Sweetie, definitely guilty of that shit, though. We seen the receipts.
Females who are rappers or IG models. And again, with these IG models, it's something that happens. All right, I can guarantee you, I can tell you that this happens. You can see a chick with 3 million followers, 4 million followers, 5 million followers. If that lady takes a whole bunch of booty pictures and she's not making content, now Cooking with Kya actually has a chance to make real money, legit money. But most of them,
and she still does. That's the crazy part.
Those ladies,
she just needs to lock in.
Don't get that money from making content. They don't make content. Having a BBL in like F cup breasts, that's not content. That's clap tent. And that's the intention to clap once you see them. All right. Now, even some of your big time, influencers and ladies, if they could get a guaranteed $200,000 or more in a weekend or in 2 weeks, and it's cash money and they didn't work for it, you don't know what somebody will do for money. People could take that. I mean, it's been stories. So like I said, it is a little strange that she is not really talking about this or posting up. And if part of what you do is twerking online and that appeals to men, you're specifically appealing to a demographic. And guess what? That demographic is what? Guys that got money. And guys that got money are going to do what? Be in the DMs. And if you're on a yacht with what? Guys that got money. And guys that got money spending money on chicks on yachts in Dubai want to do what?
That's only right.
They definitely ain't trying to pray for you. All right. A lot of this money that a lot of these chicks get is from subsidized clapping. All right. For the right dude. These chicks are on here getting these big followers, getting big money. If it's brand deals, cool. But brand deals, again, it's something that comes and goes. Dealing with agencies, I can tell you, is a pain in the ass. Yeah. Dealing with brand deals is a pain in the ass. You got to retweet the video over and over again. It's not nice to deal with. But getting free trips from a simp, and like I said, Cooking with Kya could easily be the lady that could take something from a dude, and the dude want to be with her, and she could not do anything.
Yeah, and there's suckers out there. I've heard horror stories where, bro, I actually have a friend where she said she went to Mexico with a nigga, paid all types of shit, had a great time, and she ain't let the nigga hit. And I almost really didn't believe her until she showed me like text messages of them arguing, because he was like, damn, like, I just feel like you played me. And she was like, well, nigga, like, I ain't tell you to do all that. So, there are suckers out there that go for that. But again, it's just like, that intention is like that. Is that I just feel like that is so. I mean, that's like borderline prostitution, is it not? I guess if you didn't let them hit, fine, you kept your dignity. But it's like when you actually have an opportunity to make legit money and be a legit content creator, which I still think Cooking with Kya has, and we still don't 100% know if these allegations are true. So we gonna put the little allegedly out there just to save some face. You know what I'm saying? But she just needs to give us something. Give us actual content.
And get money. I'm pretty sure she could do that if she wanted to, and it will be okay. But at the same time,
and it could potentially put you in a very dangerous situation if you do that. Because again, I'm not saying that you should be scared for this, but bro, there's some crazy people out there. So you make a nigga fly you out and do all this extra shit and pay all this money, potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then you talking about you not gonna, give him none. I don't know, bro. If I was a woman, I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
I would not put it past any chick who gets a free trip to Dubai. There is never chicks that I have really known that if they go to like the UAE, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and they're staying in nice hotels, you're getting nice flights, and you're just there on a girls trip. You mean fine, beautiful women just paying for themselves to go to Dubai, Abu Dhabi? Business class?
It's the minority for sure.
You don't know where the income is coming from? Yeah, I probably think about that. And what I would probably say, because Dubai is expensive, I've been there twice. Clapping is somehow, or some kind of clap intention is around there. I don't care what nobody says. Somebody flew them there, okay? With the intention of at least trying to clap, okay? And that boo-boo thing is real. BBC in Britain, they just did a big documentary about some young ladies from Uganda that are in there in these little rings, and of course that clapping for pay in Dubai is something that is real serious. And again, that work may not be good for you, but for somebody that might be actually worth it.
Y'all let me know what y'all think in the conversation, bro. And again, I'm not putting this on Kya, bro. I don't know her personally, so I'm not gonna sit here and vouch for the girl either. I don't fucking know her. But it's just sad to see where it's like I feel like there's a lot of potential there, still there, and she just got to seize the moment. It would suck for her to just get all this motion and attention to one day just stoop down to just being pretty much an IG baddie who does just have to show their cheeks to get any level of attention that will hopefully lead to some money.
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look too easy.